going to show you how to make some Asian lettuce wraps as a healthy option for dinner or for lunch. These wraps would be approximately, how many calories do you think per wrap? Each wrap would be about 150, and we're going to show you what an actual meal and portion size would be so that you can gauge how many calories. So if you're on a 1200 calorie diet like I am, it'll give you an idea of the portion control and what you could eat to add to your 1200 calorie a diet without exceeding it. So anyways, to make this, you're going to need some chopped up cilantro. Probably we're going to be doing about 4 servings, so this is probably about half a cup. You've got some chopped up garlic, you have some chopped up onions. We used red onions, you can use any onion that you like. We have some chopped up walnuts, scallions, green onions. We chose the yellow and the red peppers and we chopped those up. You can use green if you prefer green, but we just liked to add the flavor to or the colors to our wrap. Then we also have chopped up mushrooms, and these are button mushrooms or cremini? Cremini. These are cremini mushrooms, but you can use whatever kind you like. We just choose the cremini because they're a little bit more flavorful. And then you have some chicken breast in here, and this is 4 chicken breasts. So like I said, this is probably going to be like a 4 to 6 servings that we're going to be doing, because we like to cook in bulk, so that way we have, this is going to be our dinner this evening, and then whatever's left over we can have for lunch the next day. You're also going to need a head of lettuce. Now we chose this lettuce, which is iceberg lettuce. You can choose bib lettuce, which actually is also nice because you want the big leaves on the outer edge of the lettuce so that it'll hold all your ingredients inside. So the lettuce actually acts as your wrap, so you're eliminating like a tortilla shell. It acts as your tortilla shell. So now the actual condiments that we are going to be using, or seasonings, is black pepper, salt, coconut oil, garlic powder, onion powder. We're putting red chili pepper flakes because we like a little heat in our lettuce wraps. We are also using the VH Chinese medium garlic sauce and soy sauce. So those are all your ingredients, and this is what that should look like for your prep time. Prep time, I would say, is probably about half hour to get all this nicely chopped. Now follow us into the kitchen. Well, we are in the kitchen, but come to the stove and we'll show you how to prepare this. Okay, so you are going to use 1 tablespoon of the coconut oil. You're going to put it in your pan and you're going to let that melt. And then the next step is we're going to put in the chicken. So we're going to cook the meat portion first. So once that's all nice and melted, we'll throw in the chicken. And what Brian is doing now is he's coating the pan so the sides are coated, and we're placing the chicken in. What are you doing? Okay, he doesn't want to be on the video, so right now he's just spreading the chicken in the pan so that it is coated with the oil. And then, are you putting the seasoning in after? Okay, so then the seasonings will follow afterwards. So he's putting in a little bit of onion powder, quite a bit of onion powder. We like lots of onion powder. Garlic powder. Black pepper. I have wooden spoons too if you want to. I'm going to edit this too, so might be better to use the wooden spoon now. Salt. going to mix all those ingredients and coat the chicken with all of the seasonings. The lid on the chicken so that the steam and the heat will stay inside the wok and cook the chicken quicker and make it more flavorful so that it infuses all of the spices into the meat. Okay, so now the chicken is pretty much cooked. As you can see, there's juices and it's nicely browned. And we're going to remove the chicken from the heat and take that out, and then we're going to cook the vegetables. So we're just removing the chicken. As you can see, all the liquid, we're going to discard the liquid because when you cook the vegetables, they do create their own liquid. Okay, so now we're going to prepare the wok for the vegetable portion of this entree. And we just put a little bit more coconut oil into the wok and have that melted down. And then we're going to throw in the garlic and the onions to saute those first before we put the remainder of the vegetables. So this is the garlic going in. Brown that all nice. Now we're going to throw in the onions, saute and get these to cook so that they're translucent somewhat. Okay, so now we're going to add the remainder of the vegetables. We're putting in the scallions, red pepper, yellow pepper, and at this point you can put in whatever vegetables you want in your Asian lettuce wraps. This is what we like. And then the mushrooms, you can see we got lots of mushrooms, and the more vegetables you put in, the more you're filling up your lettuce wrap with pretty much empty calories. They're not empty calories in the sense that they're not nutritional for you, but they're not high in calories. So this is good. As you can see that there's a lot of vegetables that we're putting in, and then we put the chicken in afterwards. But we're just going to saute all of this and get this nice and cooked. Put the lid on to let the steam up those vegetables and cook them a little bit nice so that they infuse with all the flavors. Cook these for approximately 10 minutes just to get them nice and cooked. Okay, so it's been about 4 to 5 minutes that we've been cooking. You can see that the vegetables have reduced somewhat. We're going to add now the cilantro to the mix, and the last is going to be the walnuts. I'm going to mix that all nice together and finish cooking everything. You're going to want to keep everything very finely chopped because it will sit in your lettuce wrap a lot nicer. Your final step is to put in the chicken, put back the chicken, and now we're going to put in the garlic sauce, the BH medium garlic sauce, and we're going to pour in probably about 2 tablespoons. Yeah, about 2 tablespoons, just coating everything. And then throw in some soy sauce. And again, we use the light sodium soy sauce. And there you go. We're going to give that a nice little mix. Mix that up. Oh, and last but not least, add some chili peppers, hot flake, chili hot peppers. Red pepper flakes, however you want to call them. They're hot red pepper flakes. And now we're going to just give that a nice toss. And it smells incredible, guys. I can't tell you how this smells so good right now. We're going to prepare our lettuce leaves. Okay, so what you're going to do is you want the outer part of the leaf. And I find it easy to cut around the core just to loosen the leaves. this. Take the core out. This just makes it a little easier when you're ripping the lettuce leaves apart. There's your core. And now you can see that the leaves are coming apart a lot easier. So you're going to want to just peel the leaves off so you have an empty shell like this. So this will be one tortilla. And then you want to be gentle because you don't want to break these apart. Here's another lettuce leaf. Follow the outside of it. Sometimes they will crack. Don't freak out because you know it's lettuce. It'll be fine. So there you go. And as you get closer into the lettuce, they're going to get smaller. This one doesn't seem to be. But it gets a little harder to take them apart without breaking. So try to be as gentle as possible. Take your time with this process here because, you know, this is the part that isn't always easy. There you go. Okay, so here's the finished product. So we have about 2 cups of the mixture in the bowl and then 3 lettuce leaves. So this would be about a 400 calorie dinner. Now you can eliminate some of those calories if you do not put the walnuts in. We wanted the walnuts in for that added crunch. So you can remove the walnuts and not incorporate that in your dish. As well as the garlic sauce, that's optional as well. We put that in as well as a extra flavoring, but that is also something that you can eliminate to avoid extra calories. So this could actually be about a 300 calorie dinner, and that would be 3 lettuce wraps with this portion size of your dinner by eliminating those. So again, the way we have prepared it today is about a 400 calorie meal, and it's very healthy. You've got your protein, you've got your vegetables, and it's so delicious. I can't wait to get into it. So hope you enjoyed this tutorial on Asian lettuce wraps. If you have any feedback for me regarding this preparation, I'm happy to assist. And yeah, check the down bar for more information. There'll be ingredients and everything on preparation of this meal, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you next time. Bye!